In this video, we delve into the fascinating world of Crusader knights, aiming to uncover their true capabilities and how they compare to modern individuals. Often romanticized in popular culture, these medieval warriors are frequently misunderstood, with many believing they were merely brutish fighters lacking in skill or strategy. Our purpose is to challenge these misconceptions and reveal the rigorous training and discipline that define their combat prowess. Viewers can expect to gain shocking insights into the historical combat skills of these knights, showcasing their tactical acumen and physical conditioning that were essential for survival on the battlefield. By examining their techniques and comparing them to contemporary combat skills, we aim to provide a clearer picture of what it truly meant to be a Crusader knight. Prepare to be surprised as we explore the depth of their training, the mental fortitude required, and how these warriors were far more than just armored figures charging into battle. Join us on this journey to uncover the reality behind the legend of the Crusader knights. The true nature of Crusader knights extends far beyond the myths of mindless brutality often portrayed in popular media. From the tender age of 7, these young boys embarked on an intensive training regimen that would shape them into formidable warriors. This rigorous process included not only mastering the art of swordsmanship and horsemanship, but also developing essential combat skills that would take nearly 2 decades to refine. Physical conditioning was paramount. Knights engaged in strenuous exercises to build strength, agility, and endurance, ensuring they could withstand the rigors of battle. However, the training was not solely physical. Psychological conditioning played a crucial role in preparing these knights for the harsh realities of warfare. They were taught to embrace discipline, courage, and loyalty, instilling a warrior ethos that would guide them in the heat of combat. This comprehensive approach to training created not just fighters, but strategic thinkers capable of making split-second decisions on the battlefield. By debunking these common myths, we can appreciate the true dedication and skill that defined the Crusader knights. The rigorous physical training of knights was essential for their success on the battlefield, requiring mastery of 7 key points of agility. These included balance, coordination, speed, strength, endurance, flexibility, and reaction time. Knights had to excel in these areas to perform complex maneuvers while armored, ensuring they could engage effectively in combat. For instance, the legendary knight Jan Tu Lianger was known for his remarkable feats, such as executing swift, agile movements that allowed him to outmaneuver opponents, showcasing the physical prowess expected of a knight. Archaeological evidence further supports the impressive physical capabilities of these warriors. Findings from battle sites reveal the wear on armor and weapons consistent with intense physical activity. Additionally, skeletal remains have shown signs of robust musculature and injuries, indicative of rigorous training and combat. This evidence highlights that knights were not just noble figures in shining armor, but highly trained athletes capable of extraordinary physical feats. By understanding their agility and conditioning, we gain a deeper appreciation for the skills that defined these medieval warriors. Misconceptions about medieval armor often portray it as excessively heavy and cumbersome, severely limiting a knight's mobility. In reality, while armor can weigh between 40 to 60 pounds, its design was meticulously crafted to balance protection with mobility. The segmented plates allowed for greater flexibility, enabling knights to move more freely than commonly believed. Knights maintained agility despite their heavy armor through rigorous training, which conditioned their bodies to adapt to the weight and movement restrictions. They learned to maneuver effectively, employing techniques that maximize their range of motion. Modern biomechanical studies have shed light on the energy expenditure required when moving in armor, revealing that knights were capable of maintaining impressive agility and endurance during combat. These studies demonstrate that, while wearing armor did require more energy, knights developed the strength and skill to navigate their environment efficiently. By debunking these misconceptions, we can appreciate the sophisticated design of medieval armor and the remarkable adaptability of the knights who wore it, highlighting their true capabilities on the battlefield. The harsh realities of medieval combat were marked by brutality and the constant threat of severe injury. Sword fighting was not just a test of skill, but a life-or-death struggle, where knights faced the risk of deep cuts, broken bones, and even fatal wounds. The nature of close-quarters combat meant that injuries were common, and the psychological toll of witnessing such violence was immense. To prepare for these challenges, knights underwent extensive weapon training, mastering various arms such as swords, axes, and polearms. This rigorous practice was essential for developing the precision and speed needed to survive in battle. Additionally, mental conditioning played a crucial role in a knight's ability to fight through injuries. They were trained to suppress pain and fear, fostering a mindset that prioritized duty and honor over personal safety. This mental fortitude allowed knights to continue fighting even when wounded, embodying the relentless spirit required in the chaos of battle. By exploring these realities, we gain a deeper understanding of the sacrifices and resilience that define medieval warriors. The psychological aspects that prepared knights for combat were deeply ingrained in their training and societal values. From a young age, knights were conditioned to view combat as their primary purpose, instilling a sense of duty and honor that transcended personal safety. This mindset was reinforced by the glorification of battle, where dying for one's lord or faith was seen as the ultimate sacrifice, elevating a knight's status in both life and death. Such beliefs shaped their perception of combat, transforming it into a noble endeavor rather than a mere struggle for survival. The impact of this glorification was profound, as it fostered a warrior ethos that encouraged knights to embrace the chaos of battle with courage and determination. Facing a knight in combat was psychologically daunting for opponents, as the reputation of these warriors often preceded them. The sight of a heavily armored knight, embodying the ideals of bravery and honor, could instill fear and hesitation in adversaries. This psychological warfare added another layer to the already intense nature of medieval combat, highlighting the complex interplay between mindset and martial prowess. Knights wielded a variety of weapons, each designed for specific purposes and combat scenarios, with the sword being the most iconic. The knight's sword, typically a longsword, featured a double-edged blade that allowed for both slashing and thrusting, making it effective in close combat. Other weapons included the lance, used for mounted charges, the mace, effective against armored foes, and the axe, which could deliver devastating blows. Knights were trained to master multiple weapon systems, enabling them to adapt to different combat situations. This versatility was crucial, as battles often required quick shifts in tactics and weaponry. The training involved in becoming proficient with these weapons was extensive and rigorous, beginning in childhood and continuing throughout a knight's career. Knights practiced techniques for striking, parrying, and grappling, often engaging in mock battles to hone their skills. This comprehensive training ensured that they could wield their weapons with precision and confidence, maximizing their effectiveness on the battlefield. By understanding the design and purpose of these weapons, we gain insight into the formidable capabilities of knights as warriors. The training and capabilities of knights starkly contrast with those of modern athletes, primarily due to the differing focuses of their training regimens. While modern athletes often emphasize specialized skills within their respective sports, knights underwent a comprehensive training program that encompassed a wide range of combat techniques and weapon systems. This multifaceted approach prepared them for the unpredictability of battle, requiring not only physical strength but also strategic thinking. Knights developed an extraordinary pain tolerance, conditioned to endure injuries and fatigue that would incapacitate many today. Their recovery practices were rudimentary, relying on natural remedies and rest. as the urgency of warfare often left little time for healing. In contrast, modern athletes benefit from advanced medical knowledge and recovery techniques, such as physiotherapy and nutrition, to optimize performance. Furthermore, the unique combat skills honed over years of training set knights apart. They mastered not just physical prowess, but also the mental fortitude required to face life-and-death situations. This combination of skills and resilience underscores the remarkable capabilities of knights, highlighting the profound differences between their training and that of contemporary athletes. Knightly cavalry charges in battle offered significant tactical advantages, rooted in both the physics of momentum and the psychological impact on the enemy. The strategy behind a cavalry charge relied on the sheer force generated by a group of heavily armored knights charging at high speed. The combined weight of the horses and the knights created a formidable impact, capable of breaking enemy lines and causing chaos among infantry. This momentum was crucial, as it allowed knights to penetrate defenses and disrupt formations. Additionally, the psychological effect of coordinated knightly formations was profound. The sight of a well-organized cavalry unit charging could instill fear and panic in opposing forces, often leading to a breakdown in morale before contact was even made. Historical accounts, such as the famous charge at the Battle of Agincourt, illustrate the effectiveness of knightly charges, where disciplined formations overwhelmed less organized troops. These charges not only showcased the physical prowess of the knights, but also highlighted their strategic importance in medieval warfare, demonstrating how a well-executed cavalry charge could decisively influence the outcome of a battle. In this video, we explored the extraordinary capabilities of Crusader knights, revealing how their rigorous training, psychological conditioning, and mastery of various weapons set them apart from modern individuals. We discussed the intensive physical training they underwent from a young age, the tactical advantages of their cavalry charges, and the unique combat skills developed over years of practice. Understanding these historical warrior cultures is crucial, as it not only enriches our knowledge of the past, but also allows us to appreciate the dedication and resilience that defined these knights. By examining their lives, we gain insights into the values and challenges of medieval society, which can resonate even today. If you found this exploration of Crusader knights fascinating, we encourage you to engage with our content by subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and sharing it with others who might be interested. Your support helps us continue to create more engaging and informative content about history and the remarkable figures who shaped it. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to bringing you more captivating stories from the past.